Well, DC, you better work quickly here because Frankie Edgar with that patented sprint to the octagon, I know you've taken a page out of his book.
It's a wrestling thing, Jay. Wrestlers want to get down to business, and that is what Frankie Edgar is all about. He is Jersey strong to his bone. Frankie is a guy that even when it looks like he's out of it, he can continue to press forward and get the goal accomplished. When he got dropped and hurt by Gray Maynard way back before he became champion, he was able to build himself back into that fight and secure a draw. And then the second time they fought, same thing, but he was the one that got the finish. They call him the little engine that could, because you could never tell Frankie Edgar there's something he can't do.
It was about 10 years ago he won the UFC lightweight championship in Abu Dhabi. Truly one of the fighters that embraced fighting at his natural weight before it was in vogue. The answer, Frankie Edgar, back in yet another big UFC spot here tonight. All right, here's the mixed martial arts superstar, the fan favorite, 2023 UFC Hall of Fame inductee, Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone. This guy's about as watchable as it gets in this division, and now we see how much left he has to offer this game.
John, he was one of the funnest guys in all of mixed martial arts. At one point, he held the wins record in the UFC. A guy that, when his combinations are flowing, it felt like a video game. It felt like you press square, circle, X, then triangle, and it all happened. I watched one knockout one time where it looked like a combination literally off of a video game, and he keeps getting better. Donald Cerrone has a mind for fighting. He's a student of the game, and tonight he looks to keep winning and continuing to build on his resume.
Donald Cerrone, set to fight Frankie the Answer Edgar.
Good job, good job.
Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Frankie the Answer Edgar. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, what a shocker. Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone is fighting tonight. Seemingly ends up on every UFC card, the most active fighter on the roster. And we've really seen a transition of his game since he moved up to 170 pounds. If a takedown opportunity materializes tonight, don't be surprised to see Cowboy jump all over. Oh, nice focus, nice execution to avoid the clinch scenario there. Oh, nice job by Frankie Edgar to get the takedown here. You got to think Ricardo Almeida and Mark Henry like everything that they're seeing out of the people here tonight. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. A few strikes being mixed in here. Cerrone gets up now, so nice work to get out from that compromising position. Well, Mark Henry talked a lot about getting back to basics, and Frankie Edgar's boxing looks really sharp here tonight, DC. Into offense there as he counters with a jab to the head. He's got the reach advantage, and it certainly paid there. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand.
Oh, he's got a guillotine.
Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by the young man.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Frankie Edgar, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, under Ricardo Almeida and Renzo Gracie. Edgar ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Great job securing the full guard.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Massive shot from the top.
All right, late round one, no submission as yet, but certainly not for any lack of effort.
Oh, he's got the back.
Cerrone getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. But at least staying busy on the bottom. Round two straight ahead.
You lost that round. Dominated you on the ground. That's not the game plan. We have to be smart. Avoid this guy.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC, and no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding, and look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it take an effect.
All right, round two now, DC. Donald Cerrone versus Frankie Edgar.
Good.
How about that, DC? Turning defense into offense, blocks the strike, counters with the jab. He's got a good reach advantage in this matchup, and it certainly looked pretty pronounced in that exchange.
Nice head kick.
Pretty nice lead right there by Cerrone. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back, up on an elbow, you need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in a half guard position on the mat.
Lands with the ground and pound.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landed.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
That is tight.
Gotta be it.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Edgar going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Edgar.
Big shots.
Edgar ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Oh, big elbow gets through.
Good round.
Fight does go down there. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses. Good guard.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so still relatively early in this one, DC, but we have one fighter who has a decisive advantage, and you kind of felt like the wrestler would be able to have his way on the other side for the kickboxer. What are you doing? You feinting? How are you trying to figure out a way to get off?
You got to pause him. You got to make sure he's not just coming forward with reckless abandon. You've got to give him feints. You've got to try to make him question whether or not he wants to come within range. How do you do that? Outside calf kicks, knees up the middle, feinting uppercuts. Those are the things that will allow for you to make him wait and make him question his approach.
Oh, and that shot is slipped by Cerrone.
Beautiful attempt.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Cowboy Cerrone. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous.
Look at that pass to the back. That was beautiful.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Edgar.
Oh, that was a nice pass.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Edgar's in the full mount now. And working out a half guard now. Good work from the top here by Edgar. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Posture's up.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Cowboy Cerrone. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Way to control him. I need more of that. Let's get back out there. Use your footwork.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Ready. Do it.
Championship rounds are upon us. Oh, we told you off the top that he had a reach advantage, and he really is using it. Nice punch there. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Cowboy Cerrone.
land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
Nice body kick. Takedown defense is there. And now some separation. Oh, beautiful counter land.
Yeah, he hurt him. He rocked him a bit with that nice counter shot. A lot of young fighters will go crazy trying to finish there. You get a guy hurt, but instead of trying to go crazy and maybe get caught with something, he took his time.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Now able to work for the takedown.
Got his guard passed.
That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Edgar.
Oh, big elbow. Nice transition. Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now. He's out. What submission defense on display.
Cerrone gets back up now. Slip and then the counter for good measure. So making good use of that reach advantage now.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh my goodness,
I mean, that was a similar blow. That might be the one that we look back on and say that was the start to the end of the fight.
All right, half guard. We'll see what he can do with this position. Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. "20 minutes down, remarkably. We're still going on, 5 to go.
Another 10-8. Another 10-8 round. I mean, jeez.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Nice shot to the... Oh, he did it and knew! The undisputed king of the lightweights.
Unreal. This guy is a savage, John Anik. And not only is he a savage, he is now the world champion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 13 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Frankie the Edgar Edgar.
All right, so some people thought maybe Frankie Edgar had lost a step. I'm no fighter, but from what I saw tonight after he gets this win, certainly a guy who's got plenty of fight left.
I mean, he looked as good as he's ever looked in this fight. Well prepared, came in here with an idea of what